Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Big Tech 769, and today we're going to be doing a Black Ops 2 gameplay breakdown. I'm doing Grind, and let's cue in the intro. Alright, so start off this gameplay. I have no perks or attachments. I'm running for the 150 kills without perks and attachments, camos to get gold. And I take this starting right, which is not usually what I take. I normally go straight center, but with this gun, it's not very good with long range. So I take that right, I come down here and I go through this building and get a lucky 3 kills. That first one was good, but the second and third were kind of lucky, which is a good start off. Arms race and a good start off. I mean, I already have the UAV. I'm running UAV Hunter Killer care package for the fact that I just don't have any perks and I didn't expect to do well in the game. But I get this guy, and I switched my pistol and I didn't want to reload because I didn't want to die. Now I've got my Hunter Killer drone. I'm going to throw it and let the gameplay play out for a second. Our UAV just popped up, and you see that there's a bunch of people in the middle towards our original spawn. I'm going to run around and look to see where they are. I get lucky and get this guy with a drop shot. And I reload. I see that there's that guy inside there, so I decided it would be a bad idea to run through there because he's going to be staring down his barrel looking at me with a sniper. So I decided to run around. I get a teammate running in front of me, and he's going to pick up any slack that I can't see, so I'm going to know where everybody's at. I'm going to let this guy run in front of me with his riot shield. And that guy just almost gets me. I decided it's a bad idea to run back through that way because he's going to be staring at me. So I decided to throw my UAV out and run back around. Now, most of my teammates are in here at this point, and I got an assist, so I got my Hunter Killer. And I stole that guy's kill. And I pick up this weapon, and this dude's coming around the corner. I see him, and I drop shot him. I didn't get the kill because the teammate behind me had my back, luckily. I throw this Hunter Killer with the 2 people in the top right-hand corner, hoping to get them. It doesn't get him, and I jump up here, and I get this guy. Now, right here is a great spot for viewing the snipers. I love that spot for viewing snipers. It's good to see. It's kind of a good way if they are there and you can't think you're going to get them, you can drop down. And I just got my Merciless. I'm doing good. I have no perks or attachments. And I get my UAV. I throw out my care package, throw out the UAV. And I camp right here because in the middle of the building I could see that they're there. And I'm expecting them to come running out for my care package, which doesn't really happen. And this is where my first mistake comes in. And I get lucky that the guy didn't come around that backside to kill me. And I hope that Hunter Killer get him. I get lucky and it does. That was my first mistake. I should have picked up the care package and ran around to get him instead of avoiding him. Now right here you can see that in the top left-hand corner of the UAV there's a guy there. I'm going to run up here to this thing and just kind of jump up waiting for him. I decide he's not coming over this way, so I jump back down and run around. And I get him. And that spot is good because I usually expect you to go to your left or your right. And it's a very helpful trick. If you see them and they poke out, they're going to be looking to the left, right. You can just hop up, shoot them real fast, and run back down. Now, I don't see this guy here, and I get lucky, and that awares me that there's a guy right there. I don't really know how I died here, but either way, I would have died from that C4 right there, so I'm not too angry about it. A little mad, but that was my second real mistake. Now, right here, I pick up this guy's LMG because I wanted a long-range weapon. I can see this guy's getting picked off, so I just start spraying through the wall, hoping to get somebody. I ended up getting lucky with 2 kills. Now, this is where I make my next real big mistake. You can see the guy's running away from him. There's a dude on the right-hand side. Instead of waiting for him to come around the corner, I go around and start spraying at him and die. And he was already pre-firing, so I just ran right into his bullets. It was a stupid move. And now that I've respawned, I know where he should be. I'm going to toss that nade, hoping he's still there, but my teammates have already grabbed him. I throw one in here because I'm not sure because I see him die. And I'm just going to make sure to cover all my bases, run back around. And we're going to let the gameplay play out for just a second. Now, this guy in front of me right here is dead. I seen that he's dead, and then he's shooting at somebody. And I run out stupidly, thinking that my teammate would get him, and he ends up getting my teammate and me. That's another huge mistake. I should have waited right there for him to come around the corner, but luckily I spawned in a good spot to know where he would be. And we're going to let the gameplay play out for just one more second.
Friendly RCXD inbound.
So as you can see at the moment, I'm running Lone Wolf for my team, hoping to catch them off guard in their spawn. And I do, excuse me, I get this guy right here, but I make one more critical mistake that causes me a death and the start of my next. This guy's shooting at me with an LMG, I know it, but instead, I should have ran down the stairs away from him and avoided myself a death. But instead, I was stupid enough to try and turn around and get him, and a death happens. I don't get any kill streaks. And the game is about over at this point. So I hope you guys really liked the video. I want to do some more breakdowns. I might pick a gameplay where I just do terrible. And we'll see. This is the end, though. As far as that like button goes, as always, beat that shit like it owes you money. And have a good day.
Good job, squad. Stand by.